Good morning, everyone. Happy Supercharged Manifesting Monday. Welcome to the start of another week. Time for some inspirational coffee. Kick our week off in high vibration. I am grateful and happy to be here with all of you. I absolutely love starting the week with you guys. And those of you that watch live, whether you watch live or the replay, thank you for being here every Monday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern. I feel like I say this every week. I'm really excited about what we're going to talk about today. Hang on one quick second. I want to see the comments. As you guys are coming in, if you could just give each other some love. As you know, on a Monday morning, we say Happy Money Day. We've renamed Mondays Happy Money Day. So happy Money Day to all of you here in our money family. And if this is your first time watching, or if you got tagged and someone shared this to you, welcome to the family. Come join us. All right. So I am just really intrigued at how life gives me content. So last week I decided I wanted to talk this morning about multiple sources of income. And these interesting things have been happening all week, in our own business with our clients, where I've just seen the power of thinking differently and really looking outside of the single way we look at how we receive money to all the ways that money is available for all of us. So good morning, happy money day. I absolutely love it. Rhonda, we've renamed Monday to Money Day. So happy Money Day. That's how we greet each other here in the money family. Hey, Susan. Oh my gosh. All right, you guys. So let's jump right into it. What I find when it comes to money is that we have this only mentality. So we think of money in terms of, my source of income is only my business or only my job. And let's face it, if you have a limited supply of something, it is going to stress you out. And if you have a limited supply of something that we really need so much for all the wonderful things that we want to experience in life, I don't know about you, but if I am like biting my nails about where it's going to come from, that's going to cause me stress. Anybody else feel like that? It's like, I'm reliant on just this one way that money can come. And my little ego just goes to town. All my fears, all the lack, all the trauma stuff, everything just comes back up. God forbid that one source should start to waver. And it is just an absolute mayhem in my head because I'm relying on this one way that money can come. Is there anybody else that goes through this, or is it just me? When it comes to money, you have a only mentality. It's only this way that money can come. I know that many of you have, done our program, and you're going to say, I don't, not anymore. Well, I am proud of you, and I want you to know that sometimes even me, I slip up and I go back there. So it's totally okay. We're not perfect, and we're striving for perfection, and our desire is to get there someday. And in the meantime, anything less than perfect is perfectly okay. I'm perfectly imperfect, right? So I want you to know, with all humility and realness and honesty, that even I have my moments where I have to remind myself, oh, you're back in that only mentality, right? So here we go. Yes, yes, yes. So what I want you guys to adapt this morning, or to consider thinking, is to start having a and relationship with your sources of income. Instead of only my business or only my job, this morning I just want us to be inspired and start to imagine some and scenarios, right? Last week I said, this year, I want us to declare it the year of deserving financial abundance. And so, a lot of the conversations that I'm going to be having leading up to the money manifesting party, which will be February 5th, a lot of the conversations I'm going to have leading up to that and the next money attraction challenge at the end of the month is all going to be in support of you. Like, how do I become deserving of this financial abundance that I seek? And one of the things with the deservingness process is you have to really become honest with yourself about the way that you think about things, the way you limit yourself, and really stay in a place of, even this only thinking, I am just that person who this is my only source of income. Believe it or not, that is a deservingness issue in disguise, right? It's like you're saying, I'm not that person who deserves multiple sources of income, or from my multiple sources to be abundant. Yes, you deserve all of your sources of income to be abundant. So I'm standing in support of that declaration that I made last week. So if you want to type it again, go for it. This is my year of deserving financial abundance. And the first thing we want to look at is how we change the narrative that we have around our sources of income. And yes, there you go, Jackie. Yes, I deserve it. So if you're watching, Madonna, good morning. I love that so many of you are here. Thank you guys for sharing and tagging friends, those of you that do that every week. And if you've never done it, please go ahead and start. The more people we have realizing that there is another way to talk about money, new ways to have a better relationship with it, the more we have, just people that are happy and feeling abundant. And that's my heart's desire. So I want to talk about the process of manifesting. If we're going to look at having multiple sources of income, and we're going to use the process and the power of manifestation to achieve that, I want to remind you, what do we need to focus on when it comes to manifesting this scenario where we all have multiple sources of income? Well, the key point here is that you have to see yourself in the end. And I've been talking a lot about this in our groups, in our program, in our coaching. We really work a lot on what is the end scene that you desire for yourself. In the end, what does your life look like when it's all said and done? We don't consume ourselves with, how is it going to happen? How am I going to get there? Where am I going to get these sources of income? What do I need to do? We trust that if we spend our time in total faith and feed our subconscious mind with the ideas where we see ourselves as a person who has multiple sources of income, then it is God's job, it is the universe's job, it's source job to figure out the how that happens. Right? So remember, I always talk about what's your part and what's God's part. Your part is to be very clear about what you want your life to look like, what you want your finances to look like, how you want to feel. What do your accounts look like when it's all done, when it's all figured out and you're at the end? What does it look and feel like for you? What are the numbers that is a part of your reality? What are the sources of income that's a part of your reality? That's your job. How it happens, not your job. Actually, there's a really powerful reminder. How is not my part. Type that. How is not my part. I want you to infiltrate your subconscious mind, because this is where we get trapped, myself included. I have to, whenever I see myself getting into that place where I'm like, oh, looking at the reality, we call that an appearance. So you look at your whatever's going on right now and you're like, oh, this is my reality, Tasha. No, it's not your reality. That's an appearance. The only thing that's real is the end that you create. That is the realest thing you have, because just look at it. What you have today can be here today, gone tomorrow. But if you see yourself in the end with what your heart truly desires, that's what's being created. All right. So how? Not your part. Your part is to formalize the end. What do you want to see? How does it feel? How much do you have in store? And you have to understand that this process works when you believe. And I don't know about you, but I have way too much evidence in my life demonstrating that it works to not believe. And actually, sometimes you'll go, Tasha, it's really difficult for me to believe. I don't know. I would say to you, if you're struggling with believing, I would say, can you close your eyes right now? And can you see yourself at some future date looking at your accounts, looking over your accounts, and looking at all the different ways that money is flowing to you, and just feeling abundant. Can you just close your eyes and imagine that? If you can close your eyes and imagine that, and you really focus on it so that you see yourself, you see the statements, you see the numbers, you feel it as real, then you don't need to believe because you've already created it. You don't need to do what you think is believing, like, can I believe that will happen for me? You don't need to believe it. You already created it just by seeing yourself with it in the end. And the journey from here to there is all the work that we do, right? To do the work on ourselves that keep us separated from that reality, from that truth manifesting in our life. Gone off on a little tangent, but I just want you guys to know when it comes to this idea of having multiple sources of income, and if you want to use manifesting to create it, then you have to create a financial reality that includes for you multiple sources of income. So, what is your end? The end scene of all of you watching this morning, what is the end for you? You are a person who has multiple sources of income. And today, what we're going to do is we're going to plant seeds, right? So think of gardening. We're going to go out into our garden and we're going to plant little seeds in our imagination of all the different ways that we could have different sources of income. I'm going to remind you of some, and the purpose of this conversation this morning, and when I'm going to ask you guys to type, I want you to flood Facebook with ideas, is just for your imagination to have some seeds planted. Think about it like this. The more seeds you plant this morning, the more money trees will grow in your subconscious mind. You know how people say, oh, you act like money grows on trees. Well, yeah, I got money trees growing in my subconscious mind, lots of them. I have an entire orchard of money trees because I keep planting in my subconscious mind all these numerous ideas of ways that money can come, the amount of money I can have, the different ways I'm living in abundance. Each of those is a seed, and they're all money trees in my mind. So this morning, every single one of you watching, whether you're watching live or watching the replay, again, infiltrate your subconscious mind by typing, I am planting money trees in my mind. Like, let your subconscious mind receive that. I'm planting money trees in my mind. The subconscious mind is feminine. The subconscious mind is feminine. It reproduces. It takes an idea, it takes something that's not yet created, and it makes it real. You just have to plant the seed in it, right? Think of a woman giving birth. Your subconscious mind gives birth, brings into your physical reality the things that you plant in it, good or bad. So this morning, that's why we're going to spend our energy. Yes, I love it. I am planting money trees in my mind. I love that you guys are all typing. So whether you're watching the replay or you're watching live, go ahead and make sure you get that. Typing it, believe it or not, creates a new neural pathway. I know you can listen to me and you can hear it and you can even say it in your mind, but the act of using your fingers to type it, and then when you're done, you grab your journal and you write it out. All of these things create a neuro connection to your subconscious mind. What that means is just makes it more powerful. It makes it be received, and almost think of it as planting, not to use the same analogy, but kind of planting this new seed, this new idea in your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind makes it true. I love it. I am planting money trees in my mind. So let's talk about, just open up ourselves to right now. Nothing has changed in this moment. It's 8:15 on a Monday, random Monday morning, first of the year. Nothing has changed. You haven't even gone to work yet, right? But just as your life is right now, let's just expose ourselves to all the ways that we can receive money, not just our job and not just our business. And I have a list. So we're going to start with the obvious ways. Some of my sources of income, my business, right? Some of your sources of income, your career. So we definitely want to go ahead and type that. I want you to type every single one because I want you to make yourself see all the different ways. And if you have some ideas outside of what I'm sharing, go ahead and type it too, because I want to see, the more ideas we have, the more seeds we plant in our subconscious mind. That's the power of being on this live, is that you get to see so many ideas that are present. So here we go. Your business and your career. Those are the obvious sources of income, some sources of income for you. Let's talk about tax returns. Anybody ever gotten an unexpected tax return and all of a sudden you had several hundred or thousands of dollars? Just unexpected. That's a source of income. You have no idea, what you will get, what you'll get back, how you'll get it, but you get a nice check and you're happy. So many of us got what do you call that? Money from the government over the last 2 years with the pandemic. I opened my mail and there was money. I was like, wow, I love it. So there you go. Money that's coming to you that you aren't even yet aware of. What about your interest on your bank accounts, your bank statements? Might not be a lot, because I know the banks are giving like 0.00 something ridiculous right now. But if you don't start looking at all of these different ways that money comes to you, you are going to be stuck in a limited mindset that says there's only one way that money can come. You know what I do with my little pennies on my bank statement? When they show me my interest, I act like they just said it's $1,000,000. I might have gotten $1 in interest. I go in gratitude as if the bank literally just gave me $1,000,000 for having my money. You have to look at all of these sources as genuine sources of income and be grateful for all of them, whether they're small or not. You feed your subconscious mind with the idea of getting accustomed to seeing money just come to you from everywhere. And you're not paying attention to the dollar amount, whether it's big or small. What you're looking at is, wow, here is money coming to me. Those of you that have investment accounts, has your investment portfolio grown? I had a meeting with my financial advisor a couple of months ago, and when she told me how much money I had received for the year as a return on my investments, I was like, wow, that's money that literally my money just made for me. I didn't have to do anything to receive that money. Another source of income. I am grateful. And yes, whatever the number was, I acted as if it was several $100,000. You have to put yourself in the mindset of not looking the number as the dollar amount, but looking at it as just a form of money coming to you. I love all rebates, refunds, discounts. Yes, investments, monetary gifts, unclaimed property from the state, a 401k, Desiree says. Another way that you can look at opportunities for money to come to you are your talents. Many of you saw a few years ago when my daughter wanted to go to the University of Miami, and she was, in dire straits because she didn't get enough scholarship money to go. She didn't get enough scholarship money to cover the full tuition, and she thought that was the end. Her dream was over. And I said, "Are you kidding me? I don't care what I have to do. I am really great at making banana bread and carrot cake. I make a mean lemonade. And I don't care if I have to stand on the street and sell it every single day till you go to this school. It will be done." Talents and gifts that you have, many of you, we're blessed. We don't have to tap into some of those talents and gifts, but always think of it as sources of income, right? So your talents, the things that come easy to you, those are opportunities for you to leverage that to create another source of income. We know also about crypto and digital currency right now. If you choose to do that, that's another source of income. I'm just saying there's lots of ways to make money out there, not just your business and your career. And then every single month, somebody approaches me to get involved in a network marketing business. If I were to choose to do that, that's another source of income. If you want to invest in real estate, that's another source of income. These days, you can get involved in real estate without having money. The interest rates are so low. There's no boundary, there's no barrier to entry the way it used to be, where you used to have 40 and 50% deposit. I mean, money is readily available to you. So if you choose to invest in real estate, that's another source of income that you could have. One of my favorites, we love this in our community, you get paid just to be you. One of my clients shared with me recently that I have no idea what she's doing on Instagram, but something with being on Instagram and she's getting paid. I'm not sure if she's getting sponsored or people are, reaching out to her to say to promote their products and they'll pay her. I'm not sure what it is, but her big thing was, Tasha, I'm getting paid to be me, just to be myself and post on Instagram. Just by being you could be another source of income. And then let's not forget the most important of all, which I want all of you to type right now, is unexpected sources. We look so much at the physical reality and the physical form and the business and the job as the only way. And we forget that even right now, as we're having this conversation, there's sources of income available to us that we don't even know. It's not currently in our awareness, but we can have it at any time in unexpected ways. So I'm always grateful for unexpected sources of income. The ones that for whatever reason, I'm blocked to, I just can't see it or think about it right now. But the more I get into, yeah, that's a source of income for me. I'm always grateful for expected and unexpected sources of income. So I want you guys always, as you're looking at all the ways that money can flow to you, and you just want to give your subconscious mind some seeds, always plant that one for unexpected sources. And then the very obvious, I think I've seen several of you type it, is when you get credit card offers in the mail. Diane was telling me that PayPal keeps chasing us, and giving us an offer for a significant amount of capital for our business. Should we choose to use it? Well, we haven't, but that's a source of income, right? So there you go. That's another source of income. Credit card offers in the mail, a source of income. Discounts, coupons, sources of income, because you don't spend your money. You got other people giving you money or giving you reason to keep your money. So those are sources of income. There you go. I'm a money magnet from unexpected sources. I absolutely love it. All right, you guys, I am excited to go back and read through the comments, because I know that there are things that you guys came up with that I might not have thought of as different sources of income. But my intention is that just by having this conversation, your mind just starts to open up. That's all I want to do. I just want to expose your subconscious mind to the reality that we live in a and universe. When it comes to sources of income, it's not only this way, it's my business or my career. And look at all these tons of other sources. And the more you give your attention to it, what you focus on expands. So the more you give your attention to the other sources of income, or you just take yourself out of being aware that they exist so you don't live in lack, is the more you create the opportunity to receive from those sources. Increase equity in your home. Ooh, that was so good. Ooh, that was so good. Catherine says 0% credit card offers. Ooh, Catherine, that's so good. Yes, we live in an and universe. Darlene says inheritances. Jackie, referrals. Oh my gosh, you guys, unclaimed money, so much that's available, so much available as different sources of income. my mind, I need to stop because my mind is racing just having this conversation with you guys. I don't know about you, but you know what I want to do? I want to get off of this live. I want to grab a journal, a blank sheet of paper, and I want to write down as many ideas as I can, because what I want to do right now is your subconscious mind right now is so open and expansive that you want to leverage this feeling and grab your journal and just write down all the ideas, and literally just title it, your journal entry, my multiple sources of income, and write as many things, whether it makes sense to you right now or not. Maybe you're like, inheritance is one, but I don't have any relatives that's going to leave me an inheritance. Write it down anyway. You have no idea where it will come from, right? So write them all down and plant those seeds Plant your money tree seeds today in your subconscious mind. And then one last thing before we go is so many of you, I know last week, oh my goodness, one quick second. Last week, I told you about our money party, our money manifesting party that's coming up. Why won't this? Hang on a second, guys. Don't do that. Don't do that. Did this before and it did not take. Okay, here we go. So last week, I told you guys about the money manifesting party that's coming up on February 5th. So it's 10 a.m. Eastern. I know my West Coasters are like, it's 10 a.m. Eastern. We're going to wake up really early. We're going to get our boards done and go enjoy the rest of our Saturday, right? So we're coming together for this money manifesting party. You're going to get your boards so that you can make your 2022 money manifesting board. We're going to fill this all in. I'm going to guide you through the process to anchor what you put on the board at the very end. So you want to be there. We have had an upgrade in our business. 2022, we're going to the next level. And one of the things that we want to start using is our mobile wallet. We actually have a mobile wallet. We have a lot of resources in there. You can get your prosperity plan. So you can fill out a prosperity plan for 2022. You guys know I use that prosperity plan to make my outstanding balances zero. It's a really powerful resource. You can go in there and get that. We have lots of other resources there for you. But I want you guys to go ahead and type the word VIP. When you type the word VIP, we're going to send you access to the mobile wallet. You can download it. We're going to put all the reminders. So many of you are like, I don't get the reminders on Monday mornings anymore. We've had an issue with our Facebook bot. And so we're just trying to find another way to get everything in one place so that you guys can have it available to you. So type the word VIP in the comments, download our mobile app, go there. You're going to get, we have a ton of resources already there for you. But what we want to do is really start to treat the people in our community who are here every Monday morning, follow all the lives, come to all of our challenges and our event as VIPs. And in this mobile wallet is where we're going to start putting all of the reminders, all of the content, all of the worksheets. When I do lives and I have a worksheet, everything is now going to start going into the mobile wallet. There's truthfully no restriction in how we can communicate with you. So we have the ability to send you a lot more in that mobile wallet. All right. So I want all of you guys that are watching, go ahead. Remember, when you type the word VIP, you want to check Facebook Messenger. You're going to get a link there and you have to actually download the wallet. It works on iPhones and Androids, but you have to download the mobile wallet. And then right at the very top, you'll see three little dots. Click the three little dots because after you click the three little dots is where you actually see the content of the wallet, right? So go ahead, type the word VIP, check Facebook Messenger, and download the app. My heart's desire is for every one of you that watch every Monday morning to step up to the VIP status that you deserve, that, want you to be in receipt of this gift from us to you. This is the way we think of you as VIPs. So go ahead and get your VIP mobile wallet access and start looking out for everything that you're going to need to prepare for that money manifesting party. All right. So February 5th, 10 a.m. Eastern is our money manifesting party. You'll get the links to your board so you can download it and all the Zoom links, all the fun stuff that you need. We're going to start posting there. Mwah. I love you guys. Remember, our NC and here in the money family, part of being, a member of this family, this money family, every one of us here, we declare that we have multiple sources of income. We live in an and universe, my business and my career and whatever your source of income is today, that's not the only source. We live in an and universe. Claim it and receive it as yours because you deserve financial abundance. Mwah. I love you guys. Go have a great Monday, and I'll see you Thursday morning on Clubhouse, by the way. This Thursday morning on Clubhouse, it's called Men, Money, and Manifesting. I'm really excited. We're bringing a group of guys on, and we have a lot of conversations around manifesting, and it's very feminine. Well, I want you to hear from these four men who are very much in their masculine, how they go about manifesting money, what they think about manifesting. If you want to learn how to talk to your guy about living like this, come join us Thursday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern on Clubhouse. All right, everyone. See you there and see you next Monday at 8 a.m. Eastern. Bye bye.